The ESRB has rated Planet Zoo E10 Plus for crude humor, mild blood, and mild violence. It has been approved for everyone aged 10 and over. Hey there, folks. Welcome back to the zoo. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing relatively well. I'm still having some problems, but for the most part, according to the doctors and the nurses, I am recovering well and will be fully recovered by Friday, which is a good thing. Of course, it just occurred to me that this video is going to drop on Friday, so by the time you see this video, I will be fully recovered. So that's a good thing. Anyway, guys, in this episode... Okay, that's still happening. Apparently my postnasal drip is causing me to go into coughs. And the postnasal drip is being caused by allergies, so it's a thing. I thought it was my medication, and it turned out, nope, it's allergies. Anyway, where was I? So in this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to add a habitat for the aardvark, the African aardvark, which is a word that literally means earth pig. I've always thought that was a cool name, earth pig. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get right into it. I'm just watching the rhino eat from the bucket. That's a cool little interaction. And it's raining again because, British weather. So let's get started on this build. I don't think it's going to take very long. At least I hope it doesn't take very long. Okay. What I need is that. And then I want it to be... Let's turn off the blueprints. And what building material do I want? Do I want mud? No, I don't really want mud. Let's do rustic. Well, we're about to have baby lemurs. That's always good. Okay, here. Let's do this. Now, I am not going to make this into a shelter for the animals because they've got better shelter options, in my opinion, that just look cooler. What this is going to be is an administrative center. I'm going to put a... here we go. I'm going to put a keeper's hut and a staff break area inside this square. The heck? Like that. There we go. Okay, and then I want another one right here. Okay. But that's all we're doing with this building. You know what? No, not the vertical walls, the stained walls. Oh, for crying out loud, man. Why is it doing that? Sinking into the ground instead of, behaving like it's supposed to. So let's see what I can do about this. Here we go. Flatten. Sometimes this game can be so freaking finicky. Well, I don't want you to do that, so I'm not going to let you. Even though not letting you makes it look stupid. It's why I'm so often yelling at the game, be cooperative, damn you. I mean, look, you see the problem right there? Look at it. It's hovering over the ground. I just want it to be like, why is it hovering? Why is it hovering? It shouldn't be fucking hovering. But it is because it's stupid. Same thing's going on here. It's hovering. It shouldn't be fucking hovering. Well, I'm going to have to reverse engineer the problem. For crying out loud. This is why uncooperative building pieces are a problem. It doesn't happen every time. It just happens often enough to be fucking annoying. Turn on my build light because nightfall just dropped. Damn it, no. Okay. Sorry, I had to kill the mic for just a moment. I was having a sneezing fit. Those are always fun. Okay. Oh, for crying out loud. It accidentally deleted everything. Hold on a second. Let me reverse that. I just wanted this to go away. That. I need this to be shorter. That'll do. And now it can go back to being long. Okay, this is going to be our aardvark habitat. So let's go looking for fences. I'm going to use this fence here for the back and the non-guest side. So over here on this arc here, let's get this all lined up. All right. Yeah, this is lining up pretty good. I'm hoping I don't face problems because of it. But so far so good, right? All right. And yeah, it's a little farther out than I expected, but you know what? That's okay. Never be afraid to make to improv your adjustments. Oh, it's not completely right. Okay, let's just move it on in, move it on in. Boom, there it is. There we go. It's a little awkward in there, but it'll work. Of course, let's get rid of this bullshit. Okay, let's do this. We're going to do this. We're going to bring it out a little bit further. No, wrong angle, wrong angle, wrong angle. Okay. That's very awkward, but you know what? It'll work in a pinch. Yeah, it's ugly, but it'll work. Okay. So, what do we need here? Yeah, I was doing the fence. I got this done. Okay, now for the other part of the fence, I want this. Get a drink of tea, clear out some of the phlegm, stop coughing. Get this all lined up. Here we go. This is getting it. Okay. Okay. That takes care of the fences. Let's bring the animals in. My initial plan was to only have one. Unfortunately, typos occur. All right. Let's set this to mechanic review every month, vet inspection every month, and the keepers come in every month to feed the animals. Okay, habitat. Species, aardvark. And then we will turn off the blueprints. Okay. Tropical and grassland. We're going to make this a grassland just because it works better. Let's get some rocks here, or a formation of things. African grassland. I love how the mechanic is whistling the background music. That's just awesome. A little bit large for what we need. That, however, works just right. Because I just want a little cover here. Hold on a second. I'll attend to the dying Nyala in just a moment. There. That looks nice. Okay, we have a dying Nyala. Let's check our Nyala population. We have, an elderly male and a dead female. So what we need to do let's get her, and all we have is females. Okay. Well, we need to put some animals in. So we will adopt, say 2 females. Oh, for crying out loud. It's still deciding whether it's going to let me adopt the animal. Ridiculous. And this guy's just getting old. Wait. What are you doing here? We're going to rename you Ramundo. And we're going to move you to over here. I mean, I'm sure you're perfectly fine, Ramundo, but we're moving you over to the other habitat. Aha! And now we can get a male. So let's go ahead and add him to it also. Okay. Back to our aardvark. Let's see. Not enough short grass. Not enough long grass. Too much soil. Okay. Paint. Short grass. Let's close up this hole a little. I'm going to give it some long grass back here. And that'll do it. There we go. Okay. That one tree is enough plants, it says. But I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to put in another tree, at least one more tree. I like the umbrella, the umbrella acacia trees, so we're going to add one of them to the. It's beginning to snow, so let's add a heater. We're going to hide the heater under the underbrush. There we go. So let's see, aardvark. That's what we got for water pipes. Okay, that's food and water taken care of. And the burrow is good enough for the aardvark to sleep on. It doesn't look like I'm going to have a place to put a Oh wait, over here? Yes, over here. There we go. I'm going to put down a little buddleia just for color. And we're going to thicken it out so it actually looks like a bush instead of just a house plant. There we go. It's a little bit crowded, but it'll work. Okay. Here we have our here's our aardvark in the burrow. So let me see. We're gonna fight this fight again, where I try desperately to get both the speaker. Oh, for crying out loud! You know what? Fuck this.
Ja! Vi kan nog levela. E mestelus appella vengiu.
How am I doing for space here? 408 out of 330, so yeah, it's doing pretty good. It says here I don't have enough long grass. There we go. Okay, so here is our finished aardvark habitat. Wait, it's not quite finished. There's one more thing I need to do. One last thing. And we're going to have a Thompson's gazelle die on us. Let's look at the Thompson gazelles. We have two, one an elderly male. So we're going to go ahead and let him go. And we're going to pick up one young male and one young female. Sabah. Okay, let's make that 2 young females. Yeah, I like how this is shaping up. This is doing well. I really like how this is working. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this build. I certainly did. It worked out exactly how I wanted it. As far as what I'm doing next, I gotta be honest, I'm not sure. It may be time to add a second carnivore. And we have lots of choices. I mean, African wild dogs, bush dogs maybe. What do we got here? Caracals. Caracals would be neat. Let me see, what else could we add? Hamadryas baboons, we certainly have enough of them. Nile monitors. Okapi, that would be a cool. That would be a cool option. Then of course there's the giraffes and the sand cat. The striped hyena. Haven't added the hyena into this zoo yet. Anyway, guys, we're going to continue to build into this circular area. I don't know what I'm going to do next, but it's going to be here, across from the rhinoceri. And then we're going to build over here, and then over here. And then we're just going to keep expanding outward. Eventually, I'm going to build something out here. Don't know what yet. I might put the hyenas over there. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your attention. I appreciate the time that you spend watching my stuff. And enough of you comment that I know that I'm not just shouting into the wind here. There are people out here. You know, might not be much of you, might not be many of you, but it's enough. It is really enough. Thank you very much. I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
You could be a part of it. There's a revolution, you could be the start of it. Better get a move on while there's still a chance of it. If there's no improvement, this could be the last of it. Nature was a haven, now we need saving. No more conversation, time for cultivation. We all got a part to do to help the world pull through. But you gotta build a zoo. This is the law of the jungle, as old and as true as the sky. The forest protected shall prosper, the forest neglected shall die. You've an aptitude to change attitudes, cause we have to prove it's that planet to grab your shovel. There's work to do, the world's in trouble. You gotta build a zoo.